What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Yesterday was one of those days where you were best off just not even placing a bet on player props, man. Everybody seemed to go the opposite way. It was wild. Like any way that the data was pointing, you would have had to go against it and pray for the best. You feel what I'm saying? For you to have a great day yesterday. That's just how it is some days. Some days it's just not meant to be. But propsmadeeasy.com, only $20 a month. Let's get straight into it. I got a dentist appointment I got to hurry off to this morning. So I'm going to be fairly quickly through this video. When it comes to NBA, there's really nothing on the board right now. I'm not going to lock in on anything just because we've already taken all the best values off the board early in the week. There's not a ton left. When looking at highest odds, you can maybe consider Drew Holiday, PRA, under 23.5 at minus 127 under consensus, and it's up to minus 135 on Bovada, but that's literally the best you have available right now with the projection of 22.15. All right. Now, looking at NBA on other sites, let's see if we have anything better. We got a little bit better on other sites. We got a minus 136 consensus and a minus 137 for Al Horford rebounds assists on Underdog Fantasy. On better, we have a good one. Derek White's made threes over 2.5 is minus 136 over on the PME consensus. This gets as high as minus 158 on my bookie. Projection of 2.95. Great spot there. Jason Tatum's made threes over 2.5 as well. Looks like a decent bet. Looking at highest odds here, you'll see Drew Holiday's rebounds under 5.5 at minus 133 and minus 146 on Pinnacle. So multiple options on better as we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing a lot of good value on better. Same kind of plays here on Boom, Dabble. DraftKings Pick 6 obviously has fantastic options. We have about 6 plays that are minus 140 or up for DraftKings Pick 6 right here. Daniel Gafford leading the way for blocks under 1.5 is minus 166 on the under. It gets up to minus 185 on Bovada, so there's some really good picks there. Let's move on. NBA first half, Kyrie Irving points under 12. Other sportsbook lines are at 10.5 for this. A minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. This Boston defense is really good. They have some good Boston guards like Drew Holiday, who are known for their defense, who might be able to hold him in check somewhat in the first half. We'll have to see. All right, first quarter, nothing. MLB, we got some goodness. Luis Gil outs under 17.5 is minus 140 PME consensus odds on the under. It gets as low as the line is 16.5 over on BetMGM, and the projection's 15. Okay, so we have the under on Luis Gil outs under 17.5, and then some other options. Let's see some of these highest odds. Frankie Montas outs under 17.5 is up to minus 146 on FanDuel on the under, and a projection of 15.42. Bailey Ober walks over 1.5 is minus 145 over on Bovada. And a projection of 2.15 on the over walks of 1.5. So Montas outs under 17.5. Bailey Ober walks over 1.5. And then looking back at the top, Luis Gil outs under 17.5 are some great options. Mitch Spence hits allowed over 4.5 is minus 136 and upwards of minus 145 here. So yeah, many different options on the board today, man. It's hard to, this might be a big bounce back day here on Taco Tuesday. Underdog Fantasy, Christopher Sanchez outs over 16.5 is minus 141 on the over and minus 166 on Pinnacle on Christopher Sanchez over 16.5. You need to get that ASAP over on Underdog. For better picks, Salvador Perez hits runs RBIs over 1.5. Sean Bouchard hits runs RBIs under 1.5. Christopher Sanchez outs is available over here at over 16.5. Boom Fantasy, Frankie Montas strikeouts over 4.5 is a great bet. Mitch Spence strikeouts over 4.5 looks great as well. Dabble, Jesus Luzardo strikeouts over 5.5. Frankie Montas strikeouts over 4.5. Some of the best options there. All right, let's move on. MLB first inning runs tool has 4 games that it's looking at right now. Seth Lugo and Tristan McKenzie would be the best bet for under first inning runs allowed. For WNBA, the best option we have is Marina Mabrey rebounds. Under 5.5 is minus 134. odds on the under 5.5. So that would be the best bet there for Prizepicks. For Fliff has some really good value on WNBA with Kayla McBride assists under 4.5 is the best option there. DraftKings Pick 6 has some good ones with Lainey Hamilton rebounds under 3.5 at a minus 158. Let's check Underdog. Underdog has Elizabeth Williams points under 8.5 is the best bet there. Parlay Play has some really good value. Brianna Stewart made threes under 1.5. Jonquel Jones made threes under 1.5 is some of the best options there. Looking at NHL, again, no point in even stopping there. Now, MMA had a damn near sweep weekend last week. Absolutely huge weekend. So looking to have another big one here. Looking over the lines we have available is Imamov. I'm not sure how I'm saying this guy's name. Against Jared Cannonier. Significant strikes under 120.5. He's 117.8 when you average all the fantasy books that have MMA lines together. So that's a minus 2.67 sportsbook differential. And then we have Klein. Significant strikes under 52.5 at a 50.5 on other sportsbooks, a minus 2 there. Those are my absolute two favorite options there. Looking at better picks, the Imamov significant strikes under 120.5 is still the best bet there. And Daniel Marcos significant strikes over 65.5 is at a 2. When it comes to MMA, you got to have a Props Made Easy membership because it really dominates. Imamov is only 112.5 on Underdog. So the over on him on Underdog is a great bet. And then Parlay Play, same kind of thing. Imamov and Klein, under on their significant strikes are the best bets. All right, for tennis, Aryna Sabalenka. Aces, over 2.5 at a 0.5 sportsbook differential on the over there. Underdog Fantasy, same thing, just reverse. Underdog's the only thing that has tennis lines available right now, so that's what we have to compare to. Nothing for Call of Duty, nothing for League of Legends. For CS2, we have... How do they expect me to say that name? Loku. I'm just going to ignore the Q. Loku versus the Prodigies. First two map kills over 30. 31.8 is the sportsbook line when you average all fantasy books together for this guy's line. 1.83 sportsbook differential. And then the under on Hasapeak. Map 1 and 2 headshots under 19 at 17.5, a minus 1.5 sportsbook differential there. We have about 6 options that are 1.5s or above. These would be the guys I'd recommend looking at. On Hot Streak, same guy. Loku, headshots under 18.5. Prism, kills under 29.5. Multiple options over there on Hot Streak. Parlay Play has Steenix, over 26.5 kills at 2, which is a good value option. Underdog has 6 options that are at 2s, probably the best site to do CS2 on right now. Last but not least, Valorant. The number 1 play is My Cause. Map 1 kills over 16, 17 on other sportsbooks, a 1 sportsbook differential. So hopefully I was able to cover everything for y'all. I got to head off to a dentist appointment. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's get this money. To lock in for what our favorite plays were for MLB, obviously we got to take this top option here, Luis Gil outs. Anything with a consensus in the minus 140s, you got to look at. So the under on Luis Gil outs of 17.5. And then you gotta love Mitch Spence hits allowed over 4.5 at minus 136 and up to minus 145 on BetMGM. And then when you look at highest odds, just some interesting tidbits. Yes, the consensus is lower here, but some of the bigger lines that we have when we look at highest odds is Frankie Montas outs under 17.5 is minus 146 on FanDuel. Remember, you're not getting a change in your payout whether you go over or under on Montas. So obviously you want to go under if a sportsbook has this at minus 146 usually. So minus 146 on the under on FanDuel. Bailey Ober walks over 1.5 is some of the absolute best options that we have. Trevor Williams outs under 16.5 at minus 145 on DraftKings as well is a good bet. So there's many MLB options, and it's Taco Tuesday, so should be a huge bounce back day. Yesterday was just a dreadful day of betting in general. It was, yeah. If you sat out, that was the best bet for you yesterday. But today, it looks like we got a lot of value on the board, man. So expecting a big day. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month, baby. Go get with it. And I'm out. Peace.